Hello my friends, I am Joanne Jensen and I live in Big Lake, Minnesota in the USA, and I just wanted to show you a little video of what I learned lately about Indian club training. Big thanks to Lauren Farmer. She mentioned it in a blog post about fire dancing and Indian club training, so I had to learn about it. And so here I am about, trying it out for like 2 or 3 weeks and just wanted to kind of show you guys. So, a little bit about me. I was in sports in high school, mainly volleyball and track, hurdles particularly. In college, I was a dancer. Did a lot of dance as a part of my Bachelor of Arts in Theater. And then married my couch potato husband over 35 years ago. He's still a couch potato, but about 11-12 years ago I started with karate with 2 of my boys. I am currently a second degree black belt in karate, and along that whole journey I've sustained injuries. Bad enough that it makes it difficult for me to run. I have a hard time running. I can't jump. Can't do, deep squats or deep knee bends or fast footwork. So trying to find something that is easily accessible, that I can do at home, and that's relatively cheap. So I found an Indian club training seems to fit the bill for me. So, Indian clubs. These are your Indian clubs, although technically they're from Persia. If you want to look at the history, it's quite fascinating. But these are just 1-pound clubs. I know, don't snicker. It sounds wimpy, but that's where you start. 1-pound or 2-pound clubs for this, because you'd be surprised what it does. 1-pound weight held out like a kettlebell or something is very different from 1 pound where all the weight is at the end of the club. So it involves, physics and, other muscles being engaged here. So, first thing is good posture. So stand straight and tall, shoulders down and back, stand straight, but knees are soft. And the grips, you grip your clubs, firm grip, but not tight or clenched. And this is kind of the basic hammer grip. There's also the saber grip, like, gripping a sword. And then there's other grips, but, that'll come later. So it's simple, it's, fairly simple to learn, but it's difficult to master, which is what makes it so great. It's really good for opening up your shoulders, strength, mobility, agility, fluidity, grace, and it just also helps with that cross-brain communication, because it's a lot of, once you get into more advanced stuff, it takes coordination. So let's just start out, and it's just basic, it's relaxed but controlled swings. Everything is mainly in circular motions, circular or arcs. You can train with 1 club, or you can do 2 at the same time. Your whole shoulder rotates around, and then you also move in all planes of movement for the body, which is also kind of cool. And it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. So just try some basic swings, and you can, like I said, do 1 arm, 2 arm, and all planes of motion behind you and in front. You can take it, with some steps and do side to side. And then you can start in with circles. Well, the circles would be, full arm movement. And this really gets your shoulders moving. It really opens up your shoulders. Also works on your wrists, arms, upper body, core. Really, when you get the 2 arms going, it gets your core moving, engaged. So, I think you're okay. You can do full circles this way, full circles. And to the back. And then you can also do some things that might look more like weight training. Let's see here. Okay, I gotta think. There. Okay, I can't do my lunges too good, but I'm sure you could do your lunges far better than I. And two hands. And when you start with the really heavy clubs, then you can do, two-handed. That sort of thing. And then to the back, it gets interesting. And once again, it's relaxed, but it is controlled. It's not just, wildly swinging clubs. It's, you're still a certain amount of control to it to get the best benefit. Now, the interesting part, you do the circles. You can also do wrists. That's right, wrist stuff. I'm not that good at it yet. It's more about grip changes. There's all kinds of videos on the different grips. Yeah, there. Okay, so here we do the fun stuff, the full. So you can see how this would, build your grace and mobility and coordination. Oops, there. I gotta think. Alternating. And don't take what I'm doing as great form. This is just to give you an idea what it's like. Alrighty, and then the other way. In. Okay. Oops. Left arm just doesn't do this very well. There. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but it's hard to concentrate. I should stop talking. And then two arms. Oops, not good. So. And if you can see from the movements I make how they were used. This was an ancient training regimen. This is like centuries old. Ancient armies, used this to train for battle. And you can see some of the moves, they had to train with learning how to wield a weapon with destructive force, but still hold their shield and do two things at once in battle in all directions. So you can see why, especially when you get into the heavier clubs, why that was, pretty necessary. So it's just kind of fun to think of that. Anyway, so that's just kind of a real basic introduction. Why I've been really liking this. The dancer part of me likes that it's very fluid, very flowing, relaxed but controlled, very graceful. The martial arts part of me likes that it's weapons. I liked weapons when I was doing weapon forms. And you can see that, a lot of you can see martial art blocks, strikes, in some of the things we do. And it's also good for all kinds of other sports training. You'll see the swings, golf, tennis, baseball, cricket, that goofy bowling thing you guys do for cricket, Ollie, and a lot of sports. Or just if you're stuck in an office and you're hunched over your desk, this is awesome. It's awesome for opening up your chest, shoulders, your neck. It really helps my neck too. And if you do lifting weights, this is another way to, you're probably getting kind of tight in the shoulders. This really helps open up and stretch. It's a good thing to do before or after a workout or just on its own. And as you keep into it, there's ways to incorporate whole body movements to make it more interesting and get a full body workout. Probably my form isn't probably that good because I'm trying to concentrate here. Okay, yeah, that's it. I've been loving it. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you see something you like, you might want to try it yourself. So thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.